Welcome to Longleat Festival of Lights. Yes, it's raining quite hard. Now we're going to go around the first area, which is over there, the south entrance. It's a one-way system, we go around there. They are celebrating Best of British in 2025. It's different, every year is different. We're not expecting anything the same. It was very much sort of the age of time last year with the dinosaurs and the cavemen and everything like that. So we are expecting much more bright and colourful this year. Now the chances are it's really windy. We are probably going to voice over the first half of it, but when we get to the real Wallace and Gromit side, the other side, we will come back and try and get the audio in. But I hope you enjoy it. It's always good, and I tell you now, you have to get down here and see this for yourself. The tour starts on the south side as we enter Stonehenge, which actually isn't too far away from Longleat, one of the historic places, obviously, in the UK. Stonehenge kind of moves from a real-life location down to a less real-life location as we have a look at Ardman, which is one of the Ardman productions, and it's a lot of Ardmen going on around here, and it's just brilliant to see as you come down and have a look at some of these lanterns. Now, as you can see, the weather is really bad. There is a bit of light bleed initially, it does go. I do finally get the condensation off the lens as we're trying to protect it as we walk around, but the weather is really bad. From there you walk to Bristol, which is again not too far away, over and down the bridge, and it's just the little touches, the little clouds in the trees, the little balloons and everything. It just looks magnificent as you walk into it, and these, as you can see, you're walking underneath them, are really big scale as well. These aren't small, these aren't, you know, tiny little just sort of lights. These are real models and sets. From here you then move round into Shaun the Sheep and to Mossy Bottom Farm, and there are some lovely sets here on the water. Funny enough, there was a big boat on the water last year, but there's nothing out there this time, but some lovely little Shaun the Sheep sets as you go round here. Now we finally got rid of the glare on the lens as we come back, but you can see the farm, you can see Shaun, and then you move down to the house. The house is also celebrating Best of British, as you would imagine, with lots of music. You can hear the music in the background. The music is actually projected as well onto the house with a nice little light display representing some of our brilliant bands, which you can hear and obviously see some of them. You then kind of start heading out of here, which again goes back to Shaun the Sheep on the right, but some iconic things on the left. Obviously Wallace and Gromit, but we have the Mini, the tractor, of course James Bond's car. There's lots of little bits as you head out of this part and down to London itself. And the London set is huge. Honestly, it's absolutely huge. And it was dinosaurs last year, which again was quite a big set. But as you walk around the corner, you will see Tower Bridge and you will see the Houses of Parliament as well. And you get to walk all around this. So, you know, there's lovely little bits of detail on here, and then kind of some hidden gems as well. You have to look at the hidden gems, and you'll probably notice we are sort of slightly walking backwards because we're not walking against the rain, which is helping massively. But look, there he is. He's still wanted as he's picking up litter in London. We see the underground, we see Chinatown before we head round and get to walk down some of the sets. The iconic bikes going around London, and of course the double-decker bus. But look over at that, the scales are breathtaking, they really are. And you know, we only seem to come here when it's raining, which is really sad. However, I imagine on a really nice night, this is beautiful to walk down without being completely soaked. But beautiful, immersive, you'll really engage with it, and you kind of, you know, have boards as well. You'll see as you reach the Buckingham Palace gates, which sits right in front of the house, which is brilliant. There are a lot of information boards around, so you can stop and learn at the same time. It's not just a case of looking at the lights, you can see more. And the scene, obviously, from the wrong trousers is absolutely brilliant going up the shot. Really enjoyed that. A brief bite as we stand under the bridge because there was no rain coming down here, just to show back at the London area. Of course, there are other bits as well, from Wales and of course Adrian's Wall. Loads of bits. And as you kind of come out of the south section now, you move back into the middle bit. Down in the middle bit is the tree before you head up to the top bit. Now, you don't actually have to do this in this order. You can do this bit first and then do the south side, it really doesn't matter. And the great thing is you can loop it as many times as you like as well. But the run up on here is very much wildlife, as you can see here. As you come down, you've got a lovely wildlife projector as well. This changes, it doesn't just show this, it does various things throughout, and some of the British wildlife that we find out and about. We then move on to the seaside, and we will be switching back very, very shortly to audio. There's a little bit of wind noise, but not too much audio as we head into Blackpool. Welcome to Blackpool. Now, we were voicing over most of this, however, the sounds in here are so good that we kind of want to try and get it so you can hear it as we walk through down to Wallace and Gromit very shortly. We are walking down into Blackpool, and actually you can see the Blackpool Tower and Wallace and Gromit's Thrill-O-Matic. How cool is that? That is brilliant. I absolutely love that. Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic on its little car as well. Look, on its little track. That is so cool with the Blackpool Tower. Now we'll get a behind shot as well because the rain's actually coming towards us, which is why we don't want to go too high on it. But how cool does that look, honestly? I think when we talk best of British, you have to talk Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I know not everyone wants to, but I love Blackpool and I love the Pleasure Beach. What an entrance. With the sounds as well, it's brilliant. However, we can see more things in the background. There is more Wallace and Gromit to come. West Wallaby Street and of course Wallace and Gromit in full view, and it does say welcome to Lancashire here, even though actually Blackpool's in Lancashire, so we were welcomed it back there. But that aside, honestly it looks incredible around here as we walk around to Wallace and Gromit Street. I absolutely love Wallace and Gromit, and to see this is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, from the houses to the windmill to the characters to the shops. How cool does this look? Oh, it just looks amazing. Look at this. Come to mummy, Fluffy Wuffy.
Ooh, smashing smiles. Even better than your knitting patterns, eh, Gromit?
I just love it. I just love it. I just think it is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's the way they've recreated it with these lantern lights. I mean, look at these. There is the evil penguin, or is it a chicken? Who really knows? Oh, it just looks incredible. It really does look incredible down here. But that's not all. Norbot is charging.
Recharge nearly 2%.
Here is the famous spaceship as they head in search of cheese. The theme then continues with the new film as we come into the gardens and of course see Norbot.
Yes, Mr. Wallace.
How good does Norbot look?
Jump, jump, jump.
From Wallace and Gromit we move into Chicken Run, which is actually another Ardman production. I love Chicken Run. I thought Chicken Run was brilliant. So it's good to see it represented here at the festival. And it is best of British, there's no doubt about it. It's absolutely best of British. And there's far more best of British to come as well. But look at this. Attention to detail is fantastic. And this, I believe, was the second one at the Dawn of the Nugget. And we're going to get a bit windy again.
Come on, let's play.
It's Morph. We continue with Morph. That goes back a long way. I don't know if Morph is still a thing, to be honest, but again, I'd definitely class him best of British in his various poses as we come down in towards the Christmas tree, which you can see in the background, and indeed what was the 12 days of Christmas last year. I can't imagine that changing too much, but we'll go and have a look. Shaun of the Sheep, the flight before Christmas. Oh, I love this little setup, look at this. Oh, I just love it, absolutely love it. Here is Shaun the Sheep. Now, I have to say, I haven't heard this song. You can probably hear it in the background. I haven't heard it in ages, to be honest. It's just not one they play on the radio. There's no one queuing for the tree this year. Usually, showtimes run every 20 minutes. There's loads of people here, but no one here. Now, we don't know, but this is usually the 12 days of Christmas as we come through here. I'm not sure it is, actually, to be honest. Slightly less decorated than last year. Still looks good, though. Rather than the 12 days of Christmas, we're actually celebrating some of the great British authors. Of course, Beatrix Potter, Jane Austen. I can see Mary Shelley, Pride and Prejudice. Of course, Frankenstein. Winnie the Pooh and Charles Dickens. As the rain comes down, we end our time here at Longleat. So you can get an evening ticket. With Talk Tickets, you can get a day ticket. The day ticket we did look at, the day ticket would include Safari Park and everything, and then stay for the evening. You can get sort of an afternoon ticket, which includes coming into Safari Park late and then coming in here, or you can get a twilight ticket, which is after 4 p.m. And these don't open until 3:30, and quite honestly, I really wouldn't walk around them until around 4:30 when it's dark. It's just not worth it. Evening ticket then, last admission is 7:30. Now we are only sort of 6:30 now, and as you can see, there's not super amounts of people around. It does empty really quickly. Now I say that, on a really nice evening it's probably not going to. You know, we see that all the stalls are already closed up and things, even though people could still be coming in. It's wet, it's windy, honestly, I don't think I've been this wet in a long time. I am soaked through. But what an amazing scene this is. It was the best one we did last year, and I have to say it's the first one we've done this year, and I'm not sure it's going to be beaten, to be honest. The best of British is a lovely touch. It really is, to celebrate what we have going on in this country, and of course Wallace and Gromit. Come on people, Wallace and Gromit. Hope you liked it. Drop us a like, and we've got more coming. We've definitely got more coming.